what a day, dude. Give us some deets.
What a day, man. Wow. It's just a smart contract, a great commitment by Konnor. I love that it all came together, man. Like, this is why it happened. The Pirates want to sign Konnor Griffin because he's a great baseball player. He's a great person. Contracts like this, you're obviously making a commitment and hedging your bet. Because of the person that Konnor Griffin is, I don't know if you could make a better bet. And Konnor Griffin loves it here. You see his family all around the ballpark. He's only getting a taste of it. The more fans see of this kid, the more they're going to love him. Obviously, we're starting to see his abilities play out. You guys were down in spring training. You have a little better lens on what he can do. But there's speed, there's power, there's defense. He's a 5-tool player, man. This kid's going to be a star, and the Pirates have locked him up for 9 years. I love it.
9 years, $140 million with escalators that can get to $150 million. Jason, do you have any details of the $10-ish million that the escalator can get to $150 from $140?
I don't. Not right now, Dorin. I just got that little piece this morning. There are no options, no opt-outs. That's one piece of this. So, it's a pretty straightforward 140, but I don't know what the escalators would be to take it to 150.
Obviously, when a 19-year-old signs a contract that's going to pay him for $140 million, that is a victory for the young man. But I do think the Pirates actually got a bargain here. If you look at the Roman Anthony contract, that could pay him upwards of $220 million. I don't know if you guys saw his throw from right field last night. You would talk about 5 tools. 5 tools my ass. I think the Pirates got a great deal here, Jason.
They got a steal, Adam. They got an absolute steal. You could have a player he's drawing Bobby Witt Jr. comparables. A-Rod or whatever. Witt Jr. is probably the most recent comp. If Konnor Griffin amounts to that, and the Pirates have him for a 15.5 AAV, I don't know how the contract's structured yet. Again, that's stuff it'll come out over time. But, that is the steal of the century. And I was on with you guys earlier talking about kind of how this deal would come together. And, there's a 110 marking point on one side. And then, Griffin's camp kind of wanted more of the Roman Anthony deal. Going to a 9th year makes all the sense in the world because it puts you in that Anthony conversation a little bit. Certainty is not something that Griffin's going to, bristle at. He wants that. And it gets a little bit more money. So I don't know. I think it's smart all around.
Now, obviously, Griffin will earn this contract and has earned the right to get this contract because he's one of the best young players in baseball right now. But with O'Hearn and Lau being brought in and the amount of money the Pirates spent this offseason, I think it's around maybe $130 payroll for this season now if you add Griffin into this situation. Do you think that Paul Skeens has a little bit to do with all this? Do you think that if Paul Skeens wasn't here that things like this wouldn't happen?
I don't want to say if he wasn't here it wouldn't happen, Dorin, because, they have been building for this. This has been a process over time that I know is longer than, a lot of people wanted it to take. But I'll say this about the Skeens thing. It was certainly an input. You've got a generational arm like Skeens. You have to go. This is the time. You have to. Time is of the essence. There's no waiting around. So it's sort of splitting hairs with what you're asking. I know what you're getting at. If he wasn't here, would they not do it? I still think they would be trying to win, but certainly you're looking in your dugout, you're seeing Paul Skeens. You have to do something like this. And my understanding from Griffin's side of it, he told me he wants to get this done because he wants to be here. He wants to win. He looks at the team around him and sees that they can win and get this out of the way. Let's go play baseball. I love that attitude.
I've never been happier in my life. Jason Mackey, Major League Baseball insider, Pirates insider, joining us here on the Fan Hotline. And you can tweet us, brought to you by South Hills Kia, Peters Township. Visit them at southhillskia.net. All right, well, here's a question. We got a lot already on the text line and one call on this already. Do you look at Skeens as a possibility? A contract?
It's going to be asked. My understanding on the Skeens stuff, Adam, was he wasn't going to talk about it until they were winning. If you're the Pirates, I don't know how, if you're winning, you don't circle back. I worry that the horse is too far out of the barn. Like he's closer to free agency. Are you going to take on that sort of risk? The Pirates already have him for 3 years. That's all, negotiation stuff. But I mean, if you're the Pirates and you have Skeens and you've got a winning team and he is who he is and there's all this stuff around him, like you got to try. I think so. So I can't say that he's next, but I mean, his way of looking at contract stuff is that he wants to win, and until that happens, it's really not a conversation topic. So if they win, maybe it becomes one.
Well, I mean, if you're even O'Neal Cruz or even Paul Skeens and there's a potential lockout next year, like, wouldn't you want to get something done just in case that a ceiling, a cap is put into place so you can get your money now? Wouldn't you want to, like, knock on the door of Ben Cherington and be like, and Bob Nutting and be like, hey, like, let's sit down and talk right now?
You could. Totally. I mean, I think with Cruz, I'm not trying to throw water on any Cruz negotiations. I just think we need to see more of a sample size of him being good before you're going to go, back up the Brinks truck and go pay him a bunch of money. With Skeens, obviously that's established. I just think the argument with Skeens might be, I'm going to be a free agent soon, and I'm going to get paid an obscene amount of money when I get there. Like, I'm just not interested in doing anything other than that. I'm not saying that's the way he's thinking. Like, if anything, I think the argument might be the other way, that he really, really genuinely does like Pittsburgh. The amount that the Pirates are going to buy, like, what are they going to buy? 2 years of Skeens in a theoretical deal? Like, is that worth $200 million worth of risk? I don't know. I can't answer that question. But the lockout's tied to it somewhat, Dorin. I think it's just, where things are at with contracts.
Jason Mackey joining us here on the Fan Morning Show. Jason, Konnor has played well in the field. Now he's hit the ball. 2 hits last night. John Wayner was on the postgame show talking about his adjustments. Like, the idea that a 19-year-old would have a little mini slump there, going, 0 for his next 12 after his first hit, and then immediately come around and make adjustments, I think speaks to the maturity level and why this guy could be a great player here for a long time.
Man, should we be surprised? Like, the dude's married at 19. He now made $140 million at 19. He went to AAA for a week and showed meaningful adjustments. He shot through all of minor league baseball in a year. Like, it's just kind of what he does, I think. I'm at this point where I'm almost expecting something like that. I know that's unfair to Konnor, but, yeah, I mean, he has the ability to experience something, to see a situation, to go to work, to put his head down, and then make corrections and handle it the right way. Like, it's just, I'm jealous of it, man. It's such a great trait. Like, I don't care if we're in radio or journalism or whatever it is, man. Like, just his ability to take coaching and put it into practice is so darn impressive. And to your point, to Rock's point, like, this is only the start. Like, just wait till he pops one over the fence and starts showing some of the power that we saw during batting practice. It's only a matter of time. And it's just, man, what a fun player to watch.